Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And today I want to try something a little different. If you're familiar with J-Slat and or the Weekly Slap, more or less what that content would consist of is, coming on here and talking about problems and just how exactly, you went about solving them and getting past them. And more or less that's exactly what I'd be doing. And this format is what he does too, chill gameplays, no music, none of that. Just you and me, one-on-one, all right? Or, one on however many people watch this at once, all right? And, it could be like an episodic thing, all right? We'll consider this episode 1. As you could tell by the title, it says you're stronger than you think. And this has to do with, body image and weight loss and all that, because weight is something that I've struggled with pretty much all my life. And I've only really been comfortable with my body for the past few months. And before that, it was a pretty long time ago. So I kind of want to talk about how I went about solving that. I am going to say first and foremost, I'm not going to sit here and recommend you guys follow exactly what I did, because as I'm going to describe for you, it was very, very difficult and not exactly healthy either. So let's just get into it. Just, some background stuff. I started my last weight loss thing on January 2022. And I finished it this past January. From then, I was 215 pounds, and now I'm 165. So in a year, I lost about 50 pounds, which sounds fantastic. It's just the way that I went about doing it, I wouldn't recommend. I more or less took, if you've ever heard of intermittent fasting, which just consists of eating less, drinking more fluids, because at that point you're taking in less things that would, lead to fat storage. And, you're also helping your metabolism and things like that. It'll need to catch up to what you're doing. The only thing that people say with that is the metabolism part is that, once you're done with it, you're just going to eat more and you're going to gain all the pounds right back. And if you're not careful with it, then 100%, because let's just say you're eating 1,500 calories a day during your diet. If you end and then you go to eat 3,000 calories a day again, yeah, you're going to gain the weight back, because let's just say you did this for 3 months. For 3 months, your body got used to this. And now you go back and you're doubling what you were eating for 3 months. Now, yeah, your body's going to gain the weight back. So you got to do these things in slower increments, all right? You slowly raise up the calories per day, and then your body will be fine. Because that's what I did. And I keep fluctuating between 165 and 170, but that's also because I'm going to the gym and I'm building muscle, all right? So do be careful when it comes to eating with things like this. I will say that I do recommend intermittent fasting, not as a first resort, because over the years I've tried things. Like I said, since January I've been comfortable in my body, but before that, last time I could think of was end of 6th grade, all right? So from the end of 6th grade through the middle of my sophomore year in college, I was not comfortable with the way my body looked, all right? I'd wear hoodies, I'd wear pants, like all this consistently. Even when it was hotter, I'd wear hoodies, I would wear pants. I wouldn't enter any sort of body of water or pool without a swim shirt on, because I just was not comfortable with people seeing my body, all right? And then that's what a lot of people do. And yeah, so I just want to come on here and let you guys know, right before I tell you what I did, I don't recommend this, all right? When I describe this to you, you might think that I'm nuts. And you know what? I very well might just be. But this is what I did, okay? I took what intermittent fasting is. Sometimes I would do it. Sometimes I would, eat not a whole lot that day. And then there would be days where I would just not eat anything, right? From the moment I woke up to when I went to bed, I did not ingest a single crumb. And that is so, so bad, because think of it this way. Your car needs gas to go. That's its fuel. Food is our fuel. So if you're not giving your body food, you're not going to have the fuel to go yourself. Okay, you can't go about your day, all right? And there were so many times during this whole process that, I would lose control and I would start binge eating, because my biggest problem was snacking, all right? Chips, cookies, candy, chocolate, all of that, okay? I would just lose control, and then as a punishment, I would just not eat the next day, because I'm like, I ate all the calories that I probably would be eating yesterday, with all the snacking. So you know what? Let's not eat, all right? Get back on track. And it was such an unhealthy way of looking at it, because again, like I said, I wasn't giving my body fuel, all right? And, something to keep in mind when you're choosing a diet, a lot of dieting also has to do with genetics and, like I said, metabolism, because You ever wonder why there's so many weight loss regimens? It's because of, genetics. Some, regimens that work for some people might not work for you because you have different genetics than them. And your metabolism might be faster or might be slower. All right, so definitely before getting into something like this, talk to a doctor, talk to a nutritionist, talk to anybody. All right, make sure you do the proper research before you jump into something like intermittent fasting, because you need a strong will for this. You need strength to stop yourself. You know what? I had enough. Let me not have that extra bite. Or you know what? I'll stick with half a cookie instead of a full cookie. And I'm not talking like half an Oreo. I'm talking like, a baked cookie, stuff like that, whatever. Just, it takes a lot of strength and it takes a lot of determination. All right, and if you're not somebody who has that, maybe steer clear from this one. Give it a shot if you want. And the thing that I always say is that it's okay to prepare for failure, but never to anticipate it. Because if you're anticipating it, then you're never giving yourself the energy to not have failure happen, right? But if you're anticipating it, then all you're doing is putting it out there that you're going to fail. And you know what? Eventually you will. So that's why all you want to do in terms of failure, the most you do is prepare for it. Because it'll still hurt when you fail, but it might hurt less if you do, I should say. All right. And like I said, I've been insanely comfortable in my body. I've been happy. I've been going to the gym to build muscle because that's something I've wanted to do since 6th grade. I've wanted, the muscle bod. All right. I've wanted that, and I'm getting it now because I got to where I wanted to be through hard work and determination. And that's really all that weight loss is. Everybody has different programs they do because, like I said, different genetics. And in those programs, to commit to them, you need strength and hard, will, determination. You need that stuff. And if you don't have it, you might not succeed. So you really need to make sure you're in a good headspace and that you do enough research and that you really, really look into things. Because I don't think I was prepared for the things that I was doing. I still got to where I wanted to be, but I wasn't prepared. And I think that's what made it so hard. So really, really make sure that you're prepared for these things. Again, I'm not going to sit here and recommend that you do exactly what I did because it's not healthy. But if you want to give your intermittent fasting a shot, go for it. People reference this all the time. The Wayne Gretzky, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. But you know what? It's true. It's really true. All you have to do is try. That's it. All right? Now, if you guys enjoyed content like this, do let me know in the comments or leave the video, give it a like, whatever you want to do. And, yeah, guys, so I think that'll be the end of the first episode. If you want me to do more content like this, like I said, I'd be very happy to. I like connecting with you guys like this, so, do let me know. But with that being said, that's going to be it for this video, you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Do whatever you feel will get this channel big, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.